Greetings, and thank you for this opportunity to address this important forum. The BRICS represents more than a grouping of nations or a geopolitical bloc, but rather an entire paradigm that may serve as the pathway forward for all humanity and will profoundly impact future generations for centuries. Where forces that have brought the world to so many economic, political, and cultural crises today still choose to see the world as a zero-sum system to be lorded over by a class of self-professed elites, the growing BRICS represents an idea of brotherhood, creative growth, interconnectivity, and tolerance, and refutes, by its very existence, the wrong-headed logic that the world must forever be shaped around clashes of civilizations, crusaders, or might makes right doctrines. While it was hoped by many over 70 years ago that the new Bretton Woods system would create the conditions for economic development and cooperation among respective cultures and nation-states of the earth, as enshrined in such things as the UN Charter and FDR's vision for the Four Freedoms, the sad fact was that the temptation to use economic levers of power such as the World Bank and IMF proved too great. As such, the US dollar became not an instrument for development, but rather as a tool for neocolonialism across several generations. Today, a moment no less historic as the Bretton Woods Conference of 1944 is upon us. A world financial architecture based on speculation, unpayable debts, and exploitation has appeared to have reached its breaking point, and new thinking about systemic, global concepts and fundamental values is finding a welcome place at all major levels of politics, academia, and business. Admittedly, certain forces still cling to the obsolete notion that the world must be governed by a hegemon wielding power over the many, but the fact that even mainstream voices of the neoconservative outlook have begun to openly speak about our multipolar age gives us good reason to hope that reality may finally be overcoming backward imperial ideology. Where trade and entrepreneurship among the global south was once stifled under the weight of geopolitical concerns that kept much of the world artificially underdeveloped and in a state of dependency, we see this changing through such coordinated endeavors as China's Belt and Road Initiative, the new space-driven economy, the embrace of green technologies such as next-generation nuclear and even fusion power. We see this in the vision laid out by the Africa 2063 agenda and a new spirit of proper fair trade and cooperation for all. These new rules coming online are providing young leaders a chance to truly compete on the level of ideas in a myriad of fields that previous generations could only dream of. I would like to say a brief word about AI before I end my remarks. While artificial intelligence does present dangers for the world, it also presents a major power to do so much good. And as long as young people hold onto their morality, courage, ambition, and especially as long as they hold onto their sense of the unique power of the human mind to transcend the limits of AI in the realm of higher creativity, then we have no cause for concern. And AI, automation, and the associated powerful energy grids of the future will be used as the servants of human progress instead of being tools for control. So I wish everyone all the best in this conference's proceedings and for the future more broadly.